Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play episode, and another episode inside of the world of awesome. I've got something quite special planned for today. I really hope you guys look forward to it and enjoy. But first I did want to show you guys I have been making a little bit of progress in the world since the last episode. Um, I don't know if you guys can tell, I did plant like maybe a few trees. Not too many, but you know, a couple. And yeah, I actually cut down a lot of trees and then planted a lot more. So, but the other big thing that I want to show you guys, you can see our Fletchers here, but underneath that, I have all of these clerics um, working, buying gold and rotten flesh from our new gold farm. So we have been making a lot of emeralds from these guys. Um, Let me check my emeralds chest. Yeah, as you guys can see here, I've got almost 10 full stacks. But, yeah. So I've got a few big things in the making. The one thing that I really want to make is actually a, what is it? Like a nether wood, so like the blue and red, like crimson and warped wood, farm. But the problem with that is in order to build that, you need gunpowder. So today we're going to be making a gunpowder farm. Um, and I've already got a spot lined up for it. And it'll also be really good for like rockets. Because we do always end up needing tons and tons of rockets flying every which way. And I've already got a little bit of a pathway set up here. Not too long, but we're gonna go through here and it's gonna teleport us to the middle of the ocean. And this is where we're going to build our gunpowder farm. You guys can see here, middle of the ocean, nothing as far as the eye can see. There is a jungle, I believe, that way. I might be wrong about that, but there's no land around for quite a ways. So first step, I'm gonna climb down here. Build a pillar up to this surface of the ocean. And then I believe we need to build up to Y level 193. Could be wrong. Let me double check the schematics. Just building up. I know this is super exciting. But yeah, so up to Y193 or 130 blocks in the air. Did I grab enough blocks? I think I should be okay. But yeah, I was doing a little bit of extra exploring in between episodes, and you guys can see just how humongous this. Let me turn off clouds real quick. It's still peaceful. Why does the game keep going into peaceful? Where is it? Render clouds. There we go. But yeah, there's an ocean monument over there. That's pretty exciting. It's a tiny bit of like a savanna desert, is that? No, that's just a normal desert, and that's the jungle that I was talking about. Pretty small. Looked a lot bigger from the distance. But yeah, it really is cool to get to see that from that height. One thing I want to do one of these days is just build like a bubble elevator all the way up to like max height. I just did it again. I really like bundles, but like the one problem I have with them, they just how you have to like remove things. Just you can't like go through and pick out what you want to throw out or just throw everything all at once. You have to throw each individual item like one at a time. But yeah, so we're just gonna build ladders all the way up to the top. Oh, and if you guys were wondering, credit to JC Plays once again. I swear I built so many of his farms, it's kind of ridiculous, but this is another one that we're like the gold farm. This is one that we're going to be highly modifying. Eventually, I want to actually add in. It's going to be super complicated. Um, I built it only once before in an old world, and it was one of the most complicated redstone projects I'd ever undergone. But I want to add in a like automatic crafter. So add in a sugarcane farm right next to it, and then have two separate hopper lines. So one connecting the sugarcane farm to a beater for paper, and then have another hopper line connecting into the crafter, and basically have an automatic like firework shulker box loading automatic crafters. So it just like automatically spits out full shulker boxes of um, fireworks. But as you guys can imagine, that takes a lot of resources. You know, you gotta have the crafter turn the sugarcane into paper. Gotta have the transporter to, you know, take the gunpowder. You know, you gotta have two separate options. One, you know, like when it's on to go into the crafter. One for the gunpowder to just go into a basic storage. Because, you know, if I want to make like TNT or something. Um, and then, you know, there's obviously the shulker box loader, which that's going to require a whole farm in and of itself. I'm going to have to make a shulker farm. So this is just the basic gunpowder farm for now. We're not quite there yet. But, yeah, I've got a lot of crazy plans for this farm that I can't wait to showcase to you guys. It's going to be awesome once it's all done. Yeah, no, I've spent so much time designing. Build this in. And we are gonna modify this. This is a I'm just gonna build how JC has it. Just follow along with that, so it doesn't get like confusing. But he just has it so we're killing the creepers ourselves. I'm gonna add in a trident killer as well, just to make it. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Just had some leftover gray glass, so we're doing that instead. Supposed to be slabs here, but I'm not going to put those in because we won't need them. Put a torch here. And then you need 19 solid blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. But yeah, a new idea I had for a series that I was thinking of. I was wondering if you guys might be interested if I started like basic redstone stuff. Because I feel like a lot of the time, you know, there's like two categories of people that make like redstone content on YouTube. There's the super crazy geniuses, like Mumbo Jumbo with his 12 by 12 piston doors, who nobody but him knows how any of that works, and they don't really explain anything. Or there's the tutorial people who will, show you step by step how to build something, but again, not really explain how or why it works the way it does. And so you don't really end up learning anything. Like the way I look at it is it's like cooking. When you're first learning to cook, obviously you want to follow a recipe. But as you get more confident and, gain more cooking skills, you start to want to branch out. And it's actually important for you to leave those recipes behind. But the only way you can leave those recipes behind and make your own creations, modify things, that kind of thing, um, is if you are given the know-how of how things work. How, you need to know how to fry something before you can try to attempt to make fried chicken on your own. So this was kind of my idea, is just basic, explaining how, you know, basic redstone gates and circuits and things like that work, just to try and help you guys out. And then, like, yes, do some tutorials on, like piston doors, things like that, like more simple stuff, but really like trying to thoroughly explain why everything works the way it does and how it works. So that way you guys can take that information, those pieces of information, and extrapolate them into your own redstone build, so you're not having to look up a tutorial for every single thing. Um, but yeah, that was just a thought I had. Let me know if that's something you would be interested in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! I'm falling to my death. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 3 blocks. And then fill this in. Okay, so now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Two, three, 7, 8. Man, I've like kind of started getting used to the vibrant visual, so it doesn't like impress me as much as it like used to. But just the view from up here, especially of like the coral reefs and everything, and like the moon reflecting off the water, like this really looks nice. Mojang really did a good job with the vibrant visuals update. Uh, Pew! I'm gonna jump back down here for a second. Oh, and if you guys are wondering what the names on the shulker boxes mean, it's literally just references for myself. Just because I don't know if you guys noticed, I have another farm that I'm planning to build probably in the next episode. And I didn't want to like get them confused with each other, like accidentally grab the wrong ones. So that was just like the first box and the second box, Gunpowder Farm GPF. So yeah, GPF 1, GPF 2. And then I've also got the TF1 and TF2, which are for the other farms, which you will just have to wait and see what those are. But it's going to be another very, very useful farm. Um, not necessarily like the most critical um, just by itself, but it's really crucial for building other farms. So it'll be a good one. It'll be a good episode for sure. Just gonna do all this. So I don't know if you guys really know how creeper farms work, but the general idea is that creepers are actually shorter than every other mob entity in the game. Um, or I should say for like 2 block high mob entities, they're exactly 2 blocks high. Skeletons, witches, zombies, zombie villagers, that kind of thing. They're all 2 blocks high or slightly more. Um, whereas the creepers are 1.8 blocks high. So because of that, they can actually like stand under a trap door, like just fit under it. Like we can if we crouch, but normally we're actually exactly 2 blocks tall as well, so that's why if somebody put, if I go here, break these two. Oh, I was wrong. I can stand under here. Well, I look like an idiot now. So apparently we are also 1.8 blocks tall. We're not full 2 blocks as I had assumed. But basically what that means is that it prevents zombies, skeletons, witches, those kinds from spawning. And then we have so we use trapdoors on the roof to do that, and then we have more trapdoors on the floor, just like alternating in like a grid pattern to prevent spiders from spawning, because mobs can't spawn on a full block, and spiders actually need a full 2x2 area to spawn. So if we use that grid pattern to remove any 2x2 areas, a spider will not be able to spawn. That'll make it so only creepers can spawn in the farm. And yeah, simple as that. Okay, gonna quick make an infinite water source. Probably should have held on to the water just in case, but whatever. I've got an elytra, and I can just fly down there real quick if I end up needing more water for whatever reason. Okay, so now it's just need to extend the 3-block height wall all along this platform. And this is actually a lot more compact than some other gunpowder farms that I've made in the past. A lot of other ones, they have, upwards of 12 layers in them, and it takes, I've had some gunpowder farms take me 4 hours to build. There was one Silent Whisperer design that I tried to make once, which is a very efficient, very fast gunpowder farm, but I kind of just gave up on it part of the way through because it was just so huge that even though I was like super powered, had basically everything and anything that I wanted at my fingertips, it just took so long to build, and it was just so repetitive and boring that I just got burnt out on it, and I just kind of stopped building it and never went back. But this is not one of those farms, and that's one thing that I really like about JC Plays with his farms. Like, he makes efficient farms, but he makes them very simple, and the videos are always very easy to follow and understand. So go here, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 2 here, here, here. Oh, I was wrong, apparently. I think they actually need with oh yes, with the new mechanics, they actually need a 3 by 3 space. I was thinking of when they spawned on the corner of blocks. Um, they only needed a full 2 by 2 area, but now, because all mobs spawn in the center of blocks, they actually spawn spread out over all 9 of these blocks. So that actually makes things a lot simpler for us. Alrighty, there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now we're just going to place trapdoors all along here. Creepers will view trapdoors as full blocks, so they'll just doopy doopy doo and walk right off and fall in here. Which one did I place upside down? There we go. I'm gonna place a few torches for now, just to keep any mobs from spawning in here. Okay, so now I'm going to go back through. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. we just go along here and place trapdoors over every single block in here. I was wondering why the materials list called for so many trapdoors. Okay, there is 2 down, 2 to go. So yeah, you guys can see now why it has so many freaking trees planted back at our base, because it's not just this. There's another few things that we needed wood for as well, and when we end up finally getting around to that house, which is going to be no small project in and of itself, but we are going to work on it, I swear. But when we finally get around to that, that will wind up being needing a ton of spruce wood. Just gonna keep building this up. But yeah, to date, I think this might actually have to be our single largest farm. It's either this or the gold farm. Sorry. Okay. Okay. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Now just do that real quick so I could just get between all the platforms easy. Okay. Alrighty. Now, just same as underneath. Okay. Okay, now we just gotta fill all of this in. One, two, three, I'm gonna want to back up a little bit. Make sure. Yeah, it's normal. Nothing's spawning yet. It might take a minute. I just want to make sure that at least one creeper. I want at least one creeper to spawn so that we can put in the trident killer. It's because I put lights in there. Nothing's spawning because I put these torches down and forgot to get rid of them. Oh, I feel like I can be such an idiot sometimes. There's already creepers spawning in here. Okay. We're gonna put it in peaceful for a second so I don't accidentally end up detonating this farm. Okay, so now if I come back down here, put a back to normal, back up a little bit. I don't know if this fall will kill them, because he had half slabs there. But yeah, it might still take a minute, but... Yep. Yeah, it does look like some just kind of die on impact. Okay, so we are going to put in peaceful for a moment. So this is where we want them. So 2 there, like so. We'll go. I cannot believe myself. How did I forget the pistons in a trident piston killer? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna cut ahead because I am a moron. I'm gonna go grab those pistons and I will be right back. So just give me 1 second. Alrighty, everybody, I am back. I did realize that I kind of just forgot to hit record again. So it's all done, all installed. You guys can see there, it's the same trident killer we've used quite a few times on this channel before. It just goes in a circle. Haven't thrown the trident in yet. There we go. That. Okay. Maybe we should do glass here instead. That would probably look better. So do 2, 3, 4 blocks forward. Okay, bring this out. And then 1, 2, 3. Yep. Do that. Do another one right here. I'm gonna need a few more ladders, so I'll probably just fix that in between episodes, because I didn't realize just how long this video was getting to be, so we're gonna want to hurry up. So my card hopper will be there. So chests start here. Okay. We're gonna go hoppers 1, 2, 3, 4. block here. Another block here. Put that there. Block in front. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna run down here for a second. What? Okay, where did that jungle? There it is. Okay, we're gonna go over here to the jungle for a second. Grab a little bit of wood. Make a crafting tool. I'm gonna go ahead and break down the whole tree, even though I only need a tiny bit. Just because I'm OCD. Okay. Gotta make some stairs so that we can keep something in front of the minecart hoppers so it doesn't glitch out, but we can still open the chest. All along here. For now, we'll stick with that. Make another little room here. Alrighty, and there we go. One creeper farm, 100% constructed. I know this was a very long episode, so I really thank you guys for sticking through it with me. But yeah, let's change it to hard mode. No! My sword! Yeah. Okay, where'd my sword go? I don't even know how I managed to do that. There it is. Okay, now let's fly back up here and see this guy in action. Not like that. And just wait, double check one last time that it's working. Hello? Creepers? Please? Anybody? I did? Yeah, it is in hard mode. But yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for watching this episode. I know it was a much longer one than normal, so I really appreciate you guys hanging out and sticking with me for this time. But yeah, that's just about all I got for you today, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye, everybody.